And against Min, that's going to be a really interesting style that Mercury will have to almost adapt first, because you need to go off and get these hard punishes on Min because you don't want to be playing neutral at full stage with her.
As we saw in the recent grand finals between MKLeo and Dabuz, though, that gun off stage is a great option to completely demolish Min's recovery. So we'll see if Mercury is incorporating that into the game plan to avoid letting Icemon get away for free with some recoveries.
Yeah, this has been a really, Footsie's kind of neutral thus far, but getting the down tilt off less, missing the pivot grab, as I love the delay from Icemon. Just, hey, I'm going to get to ledge on my own time, but getting out of the corner, that might be a little bit harder.
Yeah, it certainly is. As now, Icemon going to get back into neutral, but you're forced to not tech on platform now. The down air, that's going to be punishable. Going to avoid most of it for the moment, though. And the Nair actually does give them some space, but Arsene's about to come out.
Yeah, I like the switch to the Megawatt early here. You've been getting a lot of mileage with Nair, but you're not going to get any mileage whatsoever off stage, especially with Arsene just waiting and waiting and willing to pressure deep, which is exactly where Min needs to be blown up.
Yeah, and then that down gun right there. Now you're eating some Arsene combos, 60 damage already and growing, edging away. Now Mercury not looking to get at least one more win, but the Megawatt gonna catch you in the air, send you back to ledge. You're gonna avoid that ledge trapping though, land with a nice grab. You have Icemon in the corner, and they're having trouble getting out all the way down deep to finish them off with the back air.
This is kind of how you draw it up if you're a Joker player. It's like, I can play on these platforms, I'll weave around. I don't have to worry about any of these individual tilts, and I'm forcing Min to jump even better. And here he is getting another great starter on that falling Nair, getting a full grab combo off of the platform extension and 40. Now we're looking for ledge traps and looking to catch the roll as well with that down air. If there's anything I love about Mercury and his play, it's how he uses Joker Dare, which is it's a similar starter to how Nair works, but it does so with a wide arcing sweep that can catch rolls in, and shorter characters, which Joker can struggle with.
Yeah, so we'll see how they're able to use that down air to, ooh. Yeah, maybe trying to get the punish off a ledge right there, but the drag down, nice DI off the platform to avoid any sort of setup, but Arsene's about to come out. Could be a 3-stock if it does. Fishing for it. They get the transformation now. You do get grabbed. You're off stage. Bit of an exploitable recovery, but they go all in on the high recovery. And now for the burst option of the down smash, not going to be enough. You're sent off stage with a back air. Could this be it? The early air dodge, it does actually get you back to stage just fine, but you're still grabbed. You're still in disadvantage. Goes deep again, but they drift down. Because remember, last time Mercury caught them with the back air when they were down there, and they say, no, not this time. I'm going to avoid it, drift down, but you went a little too far, and that'll be your downfall.
The price of having a poor jump is, even with your tether recovery, once it's on ledge, you can get to ledge very quickly as Min. You snap there super fast and are able to even go through gunshots as nice. But the frustrating part about Min is, of course, getting to ledge at all, as it looks like Mercury was really able and willing to exploit that with a slow tempo on stage game, but a fast tempo off stage game. As we see Icemon immediately switching, he's realizing that the Min isn't the wave. Here we have Toon Link, I guess.
Yeah, and just like what we saw earlier, Mercury perfectly happy to play a little bit more of a slower paced game, just using these projectiles to get Arsene so fast and build up percentage with the Iha.
Yeah, this is going to be a very different matchup, but one that Joker can... he's still obviously extremely solid in because of how he is as a character, just very fast and very elusive with a powerful projectile that's not a projectile. But you get access to short hop IHA again, and that's extremely big against a floatier character. Ooh. On top of being able to float around off stage with Arsene means you are gone, and that's a great start for Mercury yet again.
Again, these edge guards are feeling like Mercury's signature to me this tournament so far. How far down they go to demolish these characters who can't contest, who can't throw out an option because then you're in too much lag to get back to stage at all.
Forcing the tether back from Icemon as he misses his own starter and is forced to retreat and play that floaty zoning game that Toon Link has to play, but at a deficit like this, it's definitely not feeling as good as it was before until he finds the Rebels guard and optimally punishing it with Toon Link's incredibly strong forward air. That's the type of play that Icemon really needed to get back into this game and not let Mercury slowly snowball out of here.
Yeah, and now using the down air as a slow approach option, Icemon has this slight advantage given that you're on the same stock count now, but still, playing this safe. You don't want to overcommit, but that could be your downfall, is it's just giving Mercury time to collect data on how you're going to try to approach later.
Yeah, items all over the place, but Mercury has been going from one side of the stage to the other, waiting on these side platforms and more or less just relaxing on them, finding the roll in on the down smash. It's not going to kill, but you're committed to this ledge trapping, and if roll didn't work, that means you're setting up for a neutral getup, and that punish was strong. Just how good Joker can be in neutral, not getting hit at all for so long. Ooh. Oh, okay, down air. That's a heck of a starter, but missing the follow-up and missing the counter. A little bit of spaghetti on both players' parts. Yeah,
and, well, Joker benefits from these scramble situations a little more, gets the buttons that a lot of characters don't, but that was a nice jump read right there. Oh, you saw Metro popping off, or Icemon popping off a little bit. They have the ability to get back in here. Yeah, just got to play the safe.
Yeah, he's got to get ready. He's got to get himself hyped up because he knows that Mercury is just doing this. Is just waiting him out and playing the game as slow as possible. He doesn't want to deal with jumping into Toon Link's offensive aerial affray. So, yeah, I'll wait it out. I'll see if I can fish for Arsene in this. But most importantly, I'm gonna put the ball in your court. How are you going to hit me rather than how am I going to avoid you?
I love how I think Icemon is trying to bait out a Rebels guard so they can get a harder punish right here. As look at that, not a single Rebels guard throughout all of those neutral interactions, but there is a Tetracon right there. They get the tether recovery back on, so don't have to deal with that ledge trapping, but the stare down is not going to pan out in Icemon's favor. Mercury is in complete advantage, but getting that bomb drop right there, almost set for the up air, but not quite, and the up smash out of shield going to finish it. Icemon cleaned up so much, you could feel how close they were, but they weren't able to close it out in the end. Mercury continues, second best in Philadelphia, moving on through the Smashadelphia bracket.
Two things. One, Arsene's crazy. Like, not only with these back airs and not only these Tetracarns, like, all that's ridiculous, but that up smash whiffs completely with if Arsene is not there.